A formula for the life meaning and success. Dear listeners, try to understand this theory, as it makes it possible to significantly improve your life. From time immemorial, questions arose before a person: how to live, what to do. By avoiding answers to such questions, due to the stresses accompanying the decision-making processes, he allows the subconscious to control itself. And he often makes wrong decisions under the influence of an emotional state, without logical justification at a subconscious level. Therefore, people, not having a reliable guide in life, thought about the meaning of being. Based on logic, the meaning of life lies in the answer to the question of how to live it. Naturally, life must be lived in the best possible way. So, in order for an individual to live a meaningful life, it is necessary to achieve the maximum of the best results. To achieve this basic goal of life, we will use the following method. We will give an orientation to the individual to achieve positive results. In this case, we will have tasks of the same type, that is, tasks that are similar in type, but different in complexity. When solving such problems, the selected positive results for implementation will correspond to the level of aspiration, therefore they are not only available, but also the best. We are not capable of more, since when choosing, they are limited by the level of aspiration. From the above it follows that in order to achieve the main goal of life, we must persistently implement the situational goal or formula to achieve positive results. It should be noted that the results in themselves motivate the individual for implementation will also be the best, which are obviously realized. Naturally, as long as we are motivated to implement something, we will strive for it. Therefore, for the effective implementation of the formula, we must achieve positive results, being motivated to implement them. It should be emphasized that the motivation to achieve the formula is determined by the desire for the main goal of life, the content of which is the requirement of the mind. Having realized it, the individual will satisfy his desires as much as possible. Let us highlight the important differences between an individual who is motivated to achieve the main goal of life and someone who is not motivated to do so. The second, as usual, will achieve only those results that in themselves motivate him for implementation, and the rest of the time, mainly being at the mercy of the subconscious, will go with the flow. As a result, he does not fully use his capabilities. And the individual, motivated to achieve the maximum of the best results, will live meaningfully and self-actualize. And achieving the best results by steadily increasing the level of aspiration will contribute to solving more complex problems, with greater returns, and this is the path to success. It turns out, by realizing the main goal, we will begin to achieve the best life, in our understanding, which we did not consistently strive for, because we did not know how to achieve it. That is, the need for implementation and the attainability of the main goal during a conscious life determine its meaning. Undoubtedly, people, fulfilling the main goal of life, will less violate social rules and laws, the implementation of which will be perceived by the majority as positive results, and the colossal total energy directed by them for the good of society will accelerate its progress. So, dear listeners, if you were motivated to achieve the main goal, then you will achieve the formula and live a conscious and successful life. It may happen that you will not be motivated by the above to implement the formula, then you can proceed as follows. As an experiment, live one day in the new system, persistently achieving positive results, and you will feel an improvement in well-being from effective use of time and from the results obtained. Then, if the results of the experiment confirm the arguments given above, then this may serve as a motive for the implementation of the formula. That is, the motivation for conducting an experiment should be based on the possibility of confirming the provisions of the theory. In conclusion, I will briefly outline this axiomatically constructed theory, described in the brochure, Theory of Life, for 2008. Where the axiom says, a person is obliged in any situation, if possible, to do what will bring him the best result. Based on this axiom, we get the theorem, a person is obliged to get the maximum of the best results in life. And to achieve this, it is necessary and sufficient to implement the formula of life, achieve positive results. Thank you for your attention and goodbye.